Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, or indeed, if you are new to the channel, welcome along. My name is Andy, better known on YouTube as The Uncommentator, and this is the first episode in what's going to be a brand new mini-series, possibly only even 3 episodes, that's how mini it's going to be, where I'm going to be playing through the Nintendo 64 game Pokemon Puzzle League. Now, because I'm rabbiting on, the demonstration thing has started, so we'll quickly stop that. Yeah, so as I said, this is going to be a short series where I'm going to be playing the stadium sort of thing, basically. What is it called? Yeah, it is called stadium. I can't remember. Yeah, so I'm going to be basically playing through the one-player stadium and just going through that, essentially. So as I said, it's going to be a short series. Should be fairly straightforward, particularly this first episode, because I'm going to be playing it on easy difficulty. So let's go into the stadium and select myself, which is Andrew, so my Sunday name. Now you can see that we've got 5 game levels. We've got easy, normal, hard, V hard, which I'm assuming stands for very hard, and S hard, which I'm assuming stands for stupendously hard. I think there's also a difficulty after that, but there's a reason why I haven't got to that point, and I'll explain why. Well, I'll explain why now actually. So yeah, when you obviously this is a cartridge that this is not a new cartridge, so this is my old cartridge that I've played on a few times now. Initially, you only get easy, normal, and hard as the 3 difficulties. You have to unlock V hard, and then once you complete V hard, you can unlock S hard. And then after you, I think after you beat S hard, there's another difficulty after that. But just for this series, I'm probably only going to play through easy, normal, and hard, mainly because these are quite difficult and beyond my capabilities, but I will try. I may turn them into videos eventually, but anyway, initially it's just going to be the first 3. So let's, instead of talking, less talky, more playy. So we'll start off with easy. You always get that warning. Yeah, it doesn't matter. One thing I'm going to do though, I'm going to win easy, medium, and hard without losing a battle. That's the objective. So we're going to kick things off against Gary. Now, as you can see there, his Pokemon are Nidoran, Growlithe, and Kingler. I don't think it matters who you pick. So even if we were facing Brock and we picked Pikachu, I don't think it would matter. But however, despite that, I am still going to pick who I think is the best Pokemon for the battle based on who I'm up against. And looking at that, I think it's probably Pikachu, I would say. Yeah, no obvious weaknesses there. Obviously, Nidoran may have ground moves, so... But it's still just a poison type at the minute. He's picked Kingler anyway, so... Shouldn't matter. Right, now for those of you that are unaware, basically this game is a little bit like... I suppose it's similar to Tetris, in the sense of its colour matching. Obviously the biggest difference between this and Tetris is we don't have different random shapes dropping down. So yeah, not quite the same as Tetris, but there are some similarities there. Also... yeah, I suppose. Well, yeah, don't say Tetris. You know, any colour matching game. You know, Columns, which was an old Mega Drive game. You know, Candy Crush, etc., etc. Other colour matching games are available. And basically, what you've got to do is you basically got to not let your row of coloured blocks get to the top of the screen there. So if I can get his coloured blocks at the top of the screen, then I win. Now. Well, as you can see, this is on easy. It's moving incredibly slowly, and I'm not exactly getting. I'm not exactly finding it difficult to make combinations. Now, if you make to get rid of the colour blocks, you've got to make at least 3 in the combination. If you make more than 3, then you can do what's about to happen to me here, which is send blocks across. So he made a 5 there, I believe. I wasn't paying too much attention to his side. Now, if that happens to you, to get rid of that, you just make a combination next to it, and you can see there I've got rid of the small block. I have to say this is on easy. He is sending an unusual amount of coloured blocks through here. I'm actually finding this a lot more difficult than I thought I would. In fact, we're in a small amount of bother here. But we'll be fine. Now, if you make the 3 Pokeballs into a if you get the 3 Pokeballs lined up, then you do send that grey block, that grey strip that's now across his. That's from the Pokeballs. Also, of course, the best way to win this is to make combinations. So if you make, even if it's only 3, if you keep making 3s and 3s and 3s without moving anything, then that increases what you send across, basically. Right, so that's Gary beaten. So now we move on to Brock. Okay, so obviously, if this were real battling, I would pick Squirtle, so that's what I'm going to select. But as I've already said, I don't think it matters, especially on easy. This game is similar to, and I really should. I've been making videos for years, and I still don't research anything before I make them. But there was a Street Fighter type game where it was similar to this, where you had to make blocks and then you had to make coloured combinations, and then you sent it across, and you had to kind of try and flood your opponent and make sure that it, kind of get it to the top, get it to the top of the screen. That's probably the nearest game to this that I can think of. I say that I can think of. I can't remember what it was called, so clearly can't think of it too much. But I think some people know what I'm talking about. I hope somebody does, because I don't. Right, let's close that pop-up. Oh, he's sent something across, has he? Oh, 2 things even. Wasn't paying attention then. Too busy closing the old pop-up. Right, now you can see that. Now I'm about to make 3 greens here. Now because the coloured strips are touching at the top, it will clear them both. However, if you get a block that's thicker than 1 row, you will only clear 1 row. It only clears 1 row at a time. So again, you have to make if you want to clear more than 1 at once, you have to make a combination. Also, if you press the R button, it'll move your row of blocks up a little bit. So if you are getting quite low like I am, and you want to try and increase the get some more blocks to it, because obviously if you want to make combinations, you need a lot of blocks, which at the minute I don't have. So yeah, I mean that's about it. I imagine anyone watching this video will be aware of this gameplay, but just in case you're not, apologies if I'm over-explaining things, but just trying to make it accessible for all by explaining what's going on. That was a mistake. But hey ho. This game also came out on the Game Boy Color, and it was called, instead of Pokemon Puzzle League, it was called Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. I'm not quite sure why it was different. Now, I'd actually, fun fact, I do own that game, but I've never played it. It's just there in the drawer. Got a chest of drawers next to it with some Game Boy Color games in them, and that's one of them. As I said, I've never played it, and possibly never will. So it may not even work. That was a mistake. I could have made a combination there. It may not work. I'll be honest with you, because I'm not very good at making combinations. I actually find these easier levels more difficult. I mean, there's no way I'm going to lose, but like I said, because I'm not exactly a combo king. I don't send a lot across, so I just kind of wait for. I'm just kind of waiting for him to lose. We'll send more Pokeballs across. That should speed things up a bit. Now, consider when you get to the top, it freezes, and he eventually loses. Yeah, I mean the AI gameplay on easy is terrible, but it still takes me 3 minutes to win. So this may be a longer video than I want it to be. Right, so we've got the Boulder badge. That's good, and we move on to Misty. So for Misty, we will select Bulbasaur, which is the best. Of course, Grass, super effective against water and resists water. So better than Pikachu, which doesn't resist water. I'll try and speed things up a little bit here and do things a bit quicker. However, I can't promise anything, but I will try. So let's send a 5 across, that'll help. As I said, I'm not very good at. Oh, there we go. That was lucky. I'm not very good at making combinations. I just made a combination there, but it was fortunate. I didn't intend for it. I'll be honest. I mean, there's another thing as well with this. I was in 2 minds whether to make this series, but I mean, yeah, it's not a game that's conducive to commentary, because like when it's slow like this, I mean, what are you supposed to say? And then when it's quick, which it will speed up when we get to the more difficult levels. I'll be concentrating on not losing, so the commentary could be interesting. But I will try and remain as engaging as I can. You think without, again, with how many years I've been doing this, I would be able to do roughly that. Let's make another 5. Yeah, this run, I think in terms of Pokemon spin-off games, I think, why did I do that? I think this is just about exhausted me. Oh, another combination. Can I get a 3? Nope. So it's too slow, but I'm going to win anyway. So it doesn't matter. She's right at the top. Let's try and move things up a little bit. I feel like I'm in the process of making a combination and then it doesn't quite happen. That was also a mistake, but hey ho. Nice and easy, a bit quicker as well that time. Yeah, it will get more difficult. Now, I mentioned at the beginning, yeah, so as I said, you only start, I'll probably say this in all the videos in this series, but you only start with easy, medium and hard, or whatever that middle one was called. I can't remember. It wasn't medium, what was it? Normal. Okay, Surge, so Bulbasaur, of course grass resists electric. Yeah, so you only start with easy, medium, easy, normal, difficult. If you beat difficult, when you get to the end, I don't know I'm telling you this because I'm going to do this on the difficult video, but if you beat the difficult, in fact, no, I'm not going to say it because I'm going to do what I was about to say. I'm going to do on that video, so no spoilers. Unlike Formula 1 cars, that was a terrible joke. In fact, it was so bad. Does it even qualify as a joke? I don't really know. I was lucky. Pretend I meant it though. Well, maybe I shouldn't have said that was lucky. Already struggling what to say, so I do apologise for this, but I'll keep going. Yeah, like I said, I was in 2 minds whether to make this series, and you're starting to see why. Can I make this 5? Yes, I can. Nice and easy. Nice and easy does it every time. One more time. Right. Nearly done again. I don't think the mic will be picking this up, but if there's any background noise, basically my neighbours are cretins, so I'm just going to say it. I don't like them, so yeah. If it picks anything up that they're doing, then there we go. So apologies. I don't think it will though. To be fair, I can barely hear them at the minute, so that's good. The less I hear them, the better. But let's not talk about those. But how far off we're here? So we're nearly at the 2-minute mark, and still a ways to go. Hard to believe I've. When you watch this, it is hard to believe that I've actually managed to complete V hard, which again I'm assuming stands for very hard. Could be wrong though. Been wrong before, several times in fact. Yeah, I said that I've got this Game Boy Color version of this game, and I've never played it. Yeah, I do have quite a few video games. As I've got older, I've accrued more video games that I basically. I'm basically buying just to say I've got them, just so they're in the collection. Which I know sounds a bit silly, but there we go. Which also sounds a bit silly, but yeah, I've got quite a few. If I look up on my shelves at the minute, I've got quite a few games that I've got no intention of playing and probably never will. Like Majora's Mask, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, for example. Bomberman Hero, that's another one. I was going to say Banjo 2, but I have actually played that. Not for very long, though. Anyway, hello, Erica. Right, what we're going to do for Erica, so again, it's going to have to be Bulbasaur. For obvious reasons. Should resist my other 2. What else have I got? Yeah. I mean, some of them, to be fair, some of them I bought to just say I had them, and I have actually tried to play them. Like, Chef's Love Shack for the N64, I own that. So that may do that one at some point if I'm really, really desperate. In fact, my most popular video has been a South Park related video. So South Park Rally. My South Park Rally videos seem to be quite popular. So I thought that game was. I know I'm not talking about Pokemon Puzzle League here, but yeah, I didn't think that game was all that popular. I thought it was yeah, a fairly poor game, but yeah, it's amazing how popular my certainly for me the South Park Rally videos. Yeah, massively popular. Yeah, so you can see there on the right hand side that green block, that first green block. So cause that's double thickness, because I managed to make a combo. When she clears it, or if she clears it, it's only going to clear one row. So it'll clear the bottom row, and then the top row will cover back over again. I'm hoping she clears that. I'm hoping she does that just to demonstrate what I'm saying. But that's what happens when you make a combo. You send. There we go. Right. So watch now. So now. So you can see there, so there it just happened. And then also, because the blocks above, I mean, why she doesn't just line 3 blue, oh no, she has done. Yeah. Because the blocks above were single blocks, they do get cleared. It's a little bit bizarre how it works, but that's how it works. Celebi. I say, she's putting up a decent fist here. Making this last longer than I wanted it to. But this entire video is going to last longer than I wanted it to, but like I said, because I'm rubbish at combinations, just sort of have to see it through. Alright, I need to actually do something here. Oh, there we go. Maybe not. I'm looking at my side thinking, oh, it's actually getting a little bit higher, but then, yeah, of course, her side is, like, basically entirely made up of blocks. Okay, 2 minutes 12. Felt longer, but the rainbow badge is sewn onto my blazer, or whatever he does with his badges. Puts them in that badge carry case. Anyway, on to Koga, who is, of course, poison. So for this one, we'll go with Pikachu, because Venomoth is... is Venomoth flying? Or is it bug? No, Golbat. Well, I know Golbat's flying. I think Venomoth's just bug poison, isn't it, Venomoth? Edit that out. Edit out my lack of Pokemon knowledge. You think after all this time I know what types the Gen 1 Pokemon were, but clearly not. Right, watch this combo. Because we got a great big combo. That's the words, isn't it? I'll get sued for that. If I was famous enough, if I was famous and people cared about me enough, I'd have been sued probably several times since the start of this channel, but because I'm not and I'm not, I haven't been, which is all good. Let's try and keep it that way. Right, already touching the top here. So just need to keep piling it on if we can. Yeah, like I've said before, when you've only got a shallow row of blocks, it is actually, can be more challenging to make combinations, which is why sometimes when they get higher up, well, there we go, ×3, that was lucky. I think he's going to be done now. So you can clear those greens, which you can't. So just over a minute that time. That was good. Now on easy, there's only there's less stages on easy than there are on the others. I think once we get to Giovanni, that'll be the end of it. That's not the sole badge. We've got more than one badge. That joke sounded funny in my head. Okay, right. So Psychic, so no advantage here, apart from obviously we don't pick Bulbasaur. I feel like we've not picked Squirtle at all yet. Or do we pick Squirtle against... We must pick Squirtle against Brock, surely. Anyway, let's pick Squirtle. I feel like we're not picked Squirtle yet. Although, obviously, I think for this one it would be probably Pikachu because he's got the highest special. But, of course, Psychic did rule the roost on Gen 1, as we know. For better or for worse. Watch this. I'm going to make an L shape here. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah. Nothing your spoons can do about that. Alakazam. Still Alakazam, isn't it, that I'm facing? And I thought the Pokemon would reflect the video game. But well, I say that. I suppose they can't in a way because obviously Misty only had 2 Pokemon, didn't she? Goldeen and the other one. I think Brock only had 2 as well, didn't he? Geodude and the other one. So kind of see why not. It's only the later trainers that need to have more than 2. Obviously, some had less than a minute. That's more like it. Yeah, I think Koga had 5, didn't he? Can't remember. Not Ekans. Arbok, Golbat, Muck, Weezing. Can't remember. Anyway, on to Blaine. Not read what they say, obviously. So this is a Squirtle one. Obviously. And the other thing as well, again, I'll probably say this in the other videos, but as you move through the difficulty, the Pokemon that the gym heat leaders have got changes. So again, that makes me think that makes me think that it does matter who you pick, because their Pokemon changes. Otherwise, it would just stay the same. Like obviously he's got. I'm trying to think of an example. I think I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think Misty had Staryu, and when we get to the more difficult levels, I'm pretty sure she's got Starmie instead. I mean, it would make sense, to be fair, but could be wrong. Anyway, can we do another one in under a minute? I suspect not. I think he'll probably clear that. Hopefully not. Don't know what happened there. I made a bit of a hash of it. Yep, gone past the minute mark. Wasn't there shopping? Wasn't there shopping The Simpsons? Am I just making that up? Possibly am. Right. So once again, just kind of waiting for him to lose here, but we'll try and keep putting the pressure on. Sending blocks across, obviously lining up 3. There we go. So line up 3 Pokeballs, speeds things up. But I think there's just Giovanni left, although I feel like 9 stages would be a bit random, so there may be 10. Let's see. As we erupt with joy. Okay, no Giovanni at all. It's Tracy, apparently. Who's Tracy? Yeah, why is Marill on this game? I think Marill's the only Gen 2 Pokemon on this game. Why is Marill? I know why. Well, this game's based on the anime. That's why. That's the short answer. But why is Marill on this game? Anyway, we'll go Pikachu. Super effective against 2 of them, and we're up against one of them that it's super effective against. So that's good. Yeah. So Giovanni must be the last battle, I think. So we don't face Giovanni at all, but pretty sure that we do. Maybe he'll mess up this already. Can't see anything yet. We'll make a combination though. A rare combo. And again, get a 4 across. Oh, another combo. Didn't plan that one. Yeah, I mean the colour of the blocks that comes across is linked to the type. So because we picked Pikachu, we're sending yellow blocks across. I mean, although that's the bug thing. I'd have thought the bug one would have been green. A bit of a surprise there. But hey ho, I can get another combo here. We got a great big combo. Oh, I've done that joke, haven't I? I've run out of material here, like a factory that's going to stop production. Just in a closed factory. Which is why this video needs to end. Although my plan is, again, a bit of a spoiler, breaking the Magician's Code. My plan is to record all 3 episodes back to back. So by the time I get to, although looking at the time, I might save the hard difficulty for another time, because that will be a bit tricky and it will be a bit longer. Okay. So just, I believe... Oh, Team Rocket, so no Giovanni at all. What am I talking about? I have played through this game, I know it's hard to believe. Okay, so Weezing... so we'll sit with Pikachu. It's super effective against Golbat, which they pick for some reason. Right, Team Rocket. What are you going to do, eh? Hopefully... There we go, got them in the end. I feel like sometimes my controller's not reacting to what I'm trying to do. And yes, that's the excuse I'm coming up with. For not being able to make combinations. So let's try and move things up a little bit. There we go. That was lucky. But we'll take it. Number 4. Keep sending that across. That's the poison block there. The poison bar, I should say. Could have made a combo there. Made a bit of a hash of it, but they're nearly done. So I think that Pikachu, that Pokeball block and a combination, that should finish it off. Not quite managed to do it in under a minute. No, they managed to clear it away. Impressive. But just delaying the inevitable. Right, I believe that is the end of it. No way Giovanni won't stand for this. You're in big trouble now. Okay, so we're going to face Giovanni? Yes, apparently we have. So what am I talking about? Why do I keep saying what's going to happen when I don't appear to know? Right, we'll go with Squirtle. Obviously, grass resists ground, but poison weak to ground, which makes Bulbasaur neutral. So I'll go with Squirtle, who's also neutral, of course. Being a water type, I'll make a little hash of that, and I can turn it into a combo. A dual combo, I think. Let's just sneak that one in. Or did I? Maybe not. Missed out on another combo there. You can see they're already way out in front here. So I think we're going to be good. Having said that, he is coming back at me a little bit. But can we get this one going? There we go. ×2 or ×3. That was lucky. I planned for the ×2, but not the ×3, so that's why he's got that big, thick blue block there, and that should finish him off. Yes, it does. Kicking dust up into his orange suit as I fly off into the distance to collect my winner's... What's the last badge called? I can't remember what it's called. Earth badge, that was it. Imaginatively titled for a ground tag, and there we go. So congratulations. So try normal mode. So, yeah. So because we already unlocked normal mode, we don't get a. Well, because normal mode's already unlocked, I should say. We don't get a great video. We do get 2 Gen 2 Pokemon though, Marill and Togepi on there. Anyway, that was Pokemon Puzzle League Easy Mode. Again, not the most challenging video I've ever made, but just for completeness, I wanted to do all 3. Wanted to do all 3 difficulties, so we had to do the easy one. Now, let's keep this video under half an hour, so let's just sign off. Yeah, so if you did enjoy this video, don't know why you did, but if you did, thank you very much. Please like and share the video if that was the case. You can also leave a comment on the video should you choose to do that. While you're on YouTube, if you head on over to the channel, The Uncommentator, you'll find the rest of the videos in this playlist when they eventually appear. You'll also find a myriad of other games that I've played through. Plenty of Pokemon stuff on there. Played through Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 using the rental Pokemon. I've also played Pokemon Snap as well, the N64 version. So please go and check all those series out. Also, if you don't like Pokemon, there's plenty of other games for your viewing pleasure. But join me next time. I'm going to be moving on to Pokemon Puzzle League medium difficulty, normal difficulty, whatever it's called. But at that point, for now, from me, it is sayonara.